This is a walk around Nelson, our Land Rover 110, which has been converted to a pop-up camper. I forgot to record the sound when I was making the movie, so I'm going to try and narrate the sound in as we walk around. So it's a standard 1996 Land Rover Defender with upgraded intercooler and gearbox oil cooler, 300 TDI engine, so it should be quite reliable. That's the hope anyway. On the top, the most important feature is we've added the alucab roof, lifting roof, and the storage box. And on the very top, there's a solar panel. There's a 270-degree Tough Trek awning. You can see the awning's out. The awning has sides and it also has inner sides, so it can be midgie-proof or mosquito-proof and wind-proof, so it stops the wind coming in under the car if you need to. On the back here, you've got a toolkit, storage locker, and another storage locker for our cooker. That's our website, celticrover.com. And you can see the front runner side window, which is really handy if you're driving because it gives the driver a good line of sight when you're pulling onto a road, driving on the right outside. So around the back, you can see into the cabin with some nice storage units built by Coastline Campers. So 3 across, 2 up at the end, and a fridge at the very end, and a cooker, and storage underneath the bench seat. I got the camera bag there beside the window, which is a handy place to get it if you want to take films. There's a fridge there. And as we come back out again, you see a little storage netting on the side and lockers underneath, and a big space under the seat, under the fridge, where there's some more of our tools and a couple more boxes. And inside each of the cupboards, there's boxes the same way. Big feature is the roof. This is now the bed up out of the way. You can see how tall it is. Actually, against other campers, we're all taller than anyone really. You can stand up in it quite easily, which I'm just about to do. That's me getting into the camper, standing up. And you can see there the cooker, kettle, the sink, gas is underneath in a side locker. You can see the cabin, a decent view out to the sea here in Estonia. In the cabin you can see the Raptor panel, and we also have a fan that keeps cool, and a storage cubby between the seats, which is also handy for your elbow, and some dials for booster pressure and oil pressure and some other things to keep us safe, along with navigation equipment and sound equipment. So pretty comfortable cockpit, comfy seats from a later version of a Defender with safari covers and cotton, so you don't get too sweaty in them, at least so far. But we still, because it's an older Land Rover, we still have the vents on the front that allow a good bit of air through the cabin. So we were travelling this week in 24 degrees heat, very cool and comfortable. So nice comfortable cabin. Now the locker on top of the storage there where we keep things, and then when we bring the bed down, you can see there, full-size double bed. The mattress is folded in, insulated roof, lighting, little side lights for reading, and plenty of air if you need it. And there's another bit at the back there that comes down, makes the bed even longer and more comfortable. There's a little, on the back door there, there's a fold-down table and some plugs, because we've got a power hookup, which you can see there. So some plugs can run from the power hookup, some plugs will run from the inverter. So we have an inverter and 2 litre batteries inside. Some recovery equipment on the back there, my favourite high lift jack, and some waffle boards, which have been used actually on this trip already. And then another side locker which contains a big recovery strap and some fuel for the LPG stove and a gas bottle, all in an exterior locker with drainage. And underneath there you see a reserve diesel tank, which is also on the other side there's a similar sized water tank, all low down so that it's not top heavy and it doesn't roll, and a pretty beefy expedition style suspension and large shock absorbers on there. standard height. We didn't raise it because we don't want it to roll, and it has anti-roll bars fitted that weren't standard. It also has locking differentials front and back, which are controlled from the inside. Look into the driver's cabin, you can see the comfortable seats, and you can take the seat bases out. You see the Dynamat covering, which helps keep the noise down when we're cruising on the motorways. And when we open up the underseat box, you can see there are multimeters, drills, and also where I'm pointing now, very importantly, is a compressor. So we can adjust our tire pressures if we want as we go along, but that compressor also drives the air lockers, which have got switches on the dashboard there, along with the sat nav and various other bits and pieces. So pretty comfortable place to drive. There's little steps to get up onto the roof if you want. As we walk around to the passenger side, you can see there's space for another spare wheel on the bonnet if you're in the desert or Africa. But just in Europe, we only carry one spare on the back. And we've got a big light bar on the top underneath the roof box and spots on the front. If you go into the passenger side, just take my phone out of the way, you'll be able to see that we have a little dossier of all the special information of the vehicle. And another underseat box. In this case, it contains the dual battery system. We have a split charge system. So 3 batteries in all, 1 reserved for the engine and 2 for the leisure use. And you've got a charger from the solar panel, you've got a split charge system from the engine, and there's a little readout of that beside the driver. You can see exactly how full your batteries are and how they're charging as you drive along, which is